Hello. We're doing TechSmart today, even though I'm not there. So I'm gonna show you a couple of hints on how to get it done. Today is kind of a brain jogging day, and I gave you a pass, so it's not gonna be too hard. But let's go ahead and remember how to actually get to TechSmart. So you're gonna need to go to Portal. And then this is the link for TechSmart. When you get to TechSmart, it's going to pull up today's assignments. So you'll see that you have high or low or trick judging. So this is kind of a hard code writing since we haven't done code writing in like 4 weeks. So I switched the difficulty to level 1, which you guys have never had before. So I'll explain to you what that means. But also, trick judging is actually code written for you to evaluate. So if you forget the format on how to write some of the code, trick judging is a great tool to use to go back and look at how something is written. So if you remember, Unit 2 is on conditionals, and the only condition that we've looked at so far is an if statement. So I'm going to go ahead and click on trick judging first. So this is a great quick little review to show you how to do a print statement, how to take a variable and assign that to an input statement, how to assign a variable here, which your if statements are. Remember that you always need to have that colon after your if statement, and then whatever you want that condition to do, if that if is true, needs to be tabbed in, right? If you set up this if statement appropriately, as soon as you hit enter, it'll automatically tab in for you. So these are some of the things that this really right here, lines 24 and 25, are that new skill that we learned for writing the code. So again, if you're stuck on your first assignment, which is, in my opinion, more difficult than this one, then you can always come to this trick judging, and it should give you some hints on how to write the code and how to check for the code. So let's look at our first assignment that you're going to be working on. So this is high or low. When you click on that, notice that I'm looking at it from a student perspective, so it's pretty, it should look very similar to what you're looking at here. So first of all, I want to remind you about some of the tools that I kind of hold your hand and take you through a lot of the times, but you're definitely going to need to use this when I'm not there. So the first thing you want to do is you want to run the solution, right? So this will tell you what, when you run your code over here, what should be the outcome. So it kind of shows you what it looks like from the user end. If I'm ever not here, and I won't be here for a couple of days, you want to run the solution first. Also, the assignment gives you instructions on what you should have, and then of course your hashtag comments are telling you the code that should be written under each of those lines. So you'll start writing your code on line 10, right? Make sure that you're writing the code that they ask for underneath it so that it's easy to check and look at later, and you can compare it to others. The other thing I did for you, you're welcome, is that I changed this to a level 1. So what that means is that there are hints for you if you really try to do it yourself, okay? You want to jog your memory, but if you hit this little button right here, then it will tell you how to create that code, like what you should be typing in there. So this is a real give me. It's getting you used to writing the code again since we haven't done it in a while. And these little buttons here show you exactly what you need to be typing, and you can compare what you're typing to that. So 100% of you should have a full green circle 100% on this and get this turned in. Yes, you can cheat and copy paste, I think. Sometimes it won't let you copy. It has like a fix in there where it won't let you copy paste it. So it might let you do that, but that's not going to help you to remember how to write the code at all. And tomorrow you're going to have to be doing this on your own. So today is your give me day to practice and to use these little buttons to help you with that. Those buttons won't be there tomorrow. So just practice with that when you're finished. Of course, don't forget to hit the turn in button. And then you'll move on to the next section, which is that trick judging. And like I said, the trick judging is actually already written for you. You just have to read this and answer the questions over here and then turn that in. You can run the code a few times and play with it. It's just evaluating what is written here. So you're looking at the code, reading what's written in the code, running the solution to figure out what they're looking for, and then you're just answering the question. So pretty easy. When you're finished with that, then you can either go back to your typing.com assignment. Several of you may have not finished that advanced yet, so keep working on that. And if you're finished with your typing.com assignment, then you can be working on Code for Life. So that's it for today. Work hard.